Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be doing a thrift flip video. Wasn't the last video I did literally a clothing upcycle video? The last video I did was me trying on all my clothes in my closet, but one before that was me upcycling my old clothes, so I feel like this is just turning into a sewing channel. The last video I did was me upcycling old clothes. Some of it was thrifted, but some of it wasn't. Some of it was just stuff I had in my closet that I wanted to make more interesting. But this video is just things I thrifted. I'm very excited for this video. I mean, I'm filming this intro after I already filmed the entire video, but I'm very happy about some of the things I made. And I just want to say really quick, there are a bunch of wildfires along the West Coast, in case you weren't aware and you're living under a rock in the United States. I have not left my house in 5 days, literally haven't had a breath of fresh air in like almost a week at this point, I guess. I think tomorrow will be a week. It is very smoky outside. I will show you right now, actually. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so you can see better. This is honestly way better than it has been. I just want to say I'm fine. A lot of people have had to evacuate their homes, and a lot of people have lost their homes in Oregon and California and Washington, but I'm from Oregon, so that's why I'm talking about Oregon only. I think I'm just gonna try to link below some things that you can donate to for the people who have lost their houses, because there's a lot of places like RV parks or trailer parks or whatever that got burnt down, and some people just really need help right now. So I'm just gonna try to link below as many things as I can find for people to donate to, because people are very much struggling right now. The earth is on fucking fire, and climate change is literally right in front of us, and seeing it right outside of my window gives me really fucking bad anxiety and makes me really sad. Okay, so for my first thrift flip, I, for some reason, didn't talk through like anything that I was doing. I'm not gonna be sitting here like narrating the whole video this time like I did in my last upcycle video, but I like pretty much narrated through all of the things I flipped except for this first one. But for my first thrift flip, I wanted to flip these pants that I got, and they're like grandma pants. I feel like if you thrift, these are like the most common pairs of pants that you see. Like, I see so many of these, but I really like the color of these ones, but they were a couple sizes too big. So I went ahead and tailored them so they'd fit me. I already have another pair of pants that are similar to it. So what I did was I used those pants as my template pretty much. So I started by outlining those pants on top of the ones that I thrifted. But then I just realized it'd be a lot easier if I separated the seams. So I just went ahead and seam ripped everything so it was easier and I could just like outline everything better. But yeah, it kind of took me a minute to figure out how I was gonna replicate these pants, because I've literally never sewn pants before or altered pants or anything like that. Here's me kind of like explaining what I was doing. Okay, so basically what I'm doing right now. Okay, first of all, I tore all of these apart, which I already showed, but I put a pair of pants inside and then pinned it together where those pants were. I already had these and I already was okay with how they fit, so I'm planning on just like sewing up this and then it will make a new seam. But it fits exactly how these blue pants fit. Now I'm gonna do it with this leg. The way I did it might have been a little bit harder than necessary, but it worked for me in the end, so. Alright, I did it to this side now. But yeah, after pinning that all in place, I started sewing. Okay, now it's time to sew the little crotch region, whatever, because I sewed both of the legs completely shut. I just tried them on really quick, and I think I'm just gonna like eyeball it. I feel like this is a terrible idea, but honestly, whatever. Let's just see how this turns out. I lied. I ended up putting pins in it because I'm too scared, so. Okay, so I basically finished sewing these yesterday, but first of all, you need a knot. As you can see, I like sewed all the seams together so they look like a pair of pants, but I'm just gonna do an overlocking stitch over the seams just for extra assurance in case a hole rips in this one. Also, he just got a new collar and it's really loud. And he keeps trying to eat it. I'm just gonna do that really quick. Hopefully that won't take that long. Okay, so these are what the pants look like. They fit so much better than they did before. They literally didn't fit at all before. I just put on normal clothes so you could actually see what it looks like better. I feel like it's perfect, except it's still just like really baggy in the crotch area, which this is the best I could do. This is the first time I've ever sewn pants or like altered pants or anything, so it's good for a first try. But I mean, honestly, it's not even that baggy in the crotch. I feel like most of the problem is that these pants are very high-waisted, decided I can only really wear like super crop tops with this or else I look like a grandma, because these definitely are supposed to be grandma pants. Like an old lady 1000% owned these at one point in her life. Also, that is so messy. I look like a hoarder. Well, you know what? Maybe I am a hoarder. To be fair, that's a bunch of Poshmark stuff that I'm trying to sell, and then this is like all of my sewing stuff sprawled out. And then for some reason I have 2 cat stands in my room, so just pretend like that isn't there. But yeah, I'm very happy about these. Okay, this is the next shirt that I will be flipping, and I just want it to be more cropped, kind of like around here, but also more tight, because I don't know, I don't want to just crop it and then have it be like loose. I think I might start with making it tighter and then I'll add the lace, because I still want the lace at the bottom. Also, I'm wearing like my workout clothes right now, like I'm wearing a sports bra under this, so this just looks kind of weird right now, but yeah. I'm gonna do something with this to make it more cute and cropped. I'm just gonna start by cutting off the bottom. Okay, you can't really tell. There we go. But I marked it along the side where I want to cut it. Oh my god. I did it the same on both sides. You literally can't see it unless I get close, but dude, are you kidding me? He just got... Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and sew these and I'll be right back. Oh, hi. I feel like this looks really weird because of my sports bra. Like if I wasn't wearing it, it would look a lot more normal. I feel like, oh my goodness, baby boy. I'm gonna figure out how to put this on. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it somehow. Sorry I look like trash right now. I haven't showered yet after working out. I decided that I'm just gonna use this seam ripper to rip off the lace from the shirt and sew it back onto my shirt. Okay, it took like an hour for me to get this off. I am now just gonna crop this exactly where I want it to be and then simply sew this on. Like it's not that hard, so yeah, then I'll be done. Okay, this is what the finished shirt is looking like. I am very happy with this one. When I took 2 inches off, it made it really tight. So now it like goes all the way up into my armpits, which is kind of uncomfortable, kind of looks a little weird, but I feel like it looks good enough for my taste personally. Also, my hair is wet because I took a shower, so sorry if it looks greasy. I'm really happy about this. Like, I feel like I will actually wear this. But yeah, I'm very happy about this shirt. Alright, so this is the next thing I will be flipping. I actually thrifted it like probably like 2 years ago at this point. I got my use out of it as a turtleneck, but honestly I just don't really wear turtlenecks that often. I kind of just want to turn this into something different because I really like the color and the ribbed pattern material, whatever. I have this shirt, which I actually thrifted this, but it's originally from H&M. Kind of want to make this shirt into something like this. Okay, I'm just gonna start by cutting this open so I can flatten it out. Okay, I just finished cutting out both pieces. I'm gonna pin them so that I can hem them, and I'm just gonna do it like right where this outline is. Alright, I'm just gonna sew everything together. I'm using a twin needle, which I've never used one of these before. If you want to know how to use this, I would look up a tutorial because I don't even know if I'm about to do it right. But yeah, here goes nothing. Okay, I'm trying on the shirt. I just feel like I need to bring it in more on the sides and then slightly more on the top because it's still just like a little too loose for me, especially up here. Okay, I'll figure it out. I have not filmed like anything that I've done, but basically I am going to sew down the sides again because it's just too big, as I said already. For the top, I actually completely ripped the seams of the top hem. I just started over and I used, where'd it go? I used this heat bond stuff that my mom had. That's why these are perfectly folded and not budging at all, because I ironed some of that stuff in here to hem it, but I'm gonna sew over it just so it all like matches, because obviously this stuff is all sewn. But I also reshaped the top so that it was just like a little more, like the straps were skinnier, and I don't know, it just like goes in more and it just looks better now. I'm just gonna sew it all together now. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I feel like nothing I ever say in these videos makes sense, but hopefully that makes sense. It has been like 4 hours. My sewing machine's just like acting weird. So making this shirt was a struggle, but I am finally done. It's kind of like wrinkly from or like warped a little bit from I forgot what it's called, the stuff that I put inside of the hem, because it just makes the hem a little stiff. Like, I don't know. This is what it looks like in the back. Okay, so this shirt is next, and honestly, I just like have been sitting here for an hour. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. And at this point, I think I might just make it into a tank top, because I've like tried it on and everything, and it's just like everything is just too big, and in order to make it flattering, I'd have to make everything smaller, and I don't even know if I like it enough to do that. So I think I'm just literally gonna make a tank top. I'm just gonna copy the outline of this. I'm just honestly gonna start cutting it up and hope for the best. Okay, I cut out 2 pieces, one for the front and then one for the back. You literally cannot tell at all, but I also made straps, or pinned them together. I also cut the end of one of these sleeves off. I'm planning on making a little bow like on this one with that thing, so yeah, honestly, I'm not showing much of this one because I'm just gonna keep it real with you. It's Saturday. I spent all day working on that other shirt, and I thought I would be like done with this shirt by now, but the sewing machine was just acting stupid. Tomorrow's Sunday. I need to start packing to go back to Eugene and move on Monday, and then Tuesday's my last day, so I just like don't have time, and I needed to finish this like now, so I'm just not really showing much of this, but it's very simple. Like, I'm literally copying this shirt exactly, and it's just the most basic tank top ever. If you learn anything from this video, it's to just like copy things that you have in your closet that you already like, because that's probably like one of the safest bets you can do that won't really waste too much fabric, because like you know you like it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with this shirt. I'm gonna sew it all together really quick because I just want to get it done. All right, everything is all pinned, but for the hems, I'm going to be doing an overlocking stitch, and then I'm kind of going to do the lettuce hem thing a little bit, but not too much. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. Kind of like how this is a little bit like lettuce edge looking, but like not really. I'm going to try to do something like that, and then I'm also going to use black thread because I think that would look good. So yeah, I'm going to sew it over there now. Okay, it has been a while. I have the straps. I have my retainers in. I'm gonna take them out. Where was I? I have the straps pinned on right now. I also have a bow pinned on. Don't know if I'm gonna keep that, but I'm just still not feeling it for some reason. It's almost 11 p.m. and my parents are sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. See, I'm gonna look at my sewing inspo folder on Pinterest and just see if I can find anything. I feel like there's gotta be something on here that'll spark my interest and inspire me. Oh, you know what? I made this in my last video, and I did the overlocking stitch. Maybe I could do it on this. I'm not doing that tonight. That's gonna happen tomorrow. I spent 7 hours sewing today. I need to go to bed. It's my fucking bedtime. I've become an old lady over quarantine, in the sense that 1, I've taken on sewing as a hobby. 2, I bought another cat. And 3, my sleep schedule is go to bed at 11 p.m. and wake up at 7:30. I literally can't sleep in past 8 a.m. anymore. I have the lifestyle of an old lady. Oh, and I'm also forming a hunchback, but that's not that new. Sewing is absolutely not helping my hunchback, that's for fucking sure. Yeah, I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. This is just, I need to go to bed. Okay, it's the next day, and I have makeup on for once. My hair looks weird though. I just got back from my grandparents because we were social distancing in my grandparents' backyard because my grandma's birthday soon, but I have the shirt on, and yesterday I said I wanted to do like this type of thing, and I started like pinning it a little bit so I could get like an idea. Okay. I started pinning it kind of like up to get an idea. Honestly, kind of liking it. This is not what it would look like in the end, but and then I could do that all the way around. I don't give a shit. I'm doing it. I don't care. At this point, I think it'll look good. Okay, I I am all done with my shirt, and honestly, I feel like I say this about everything, but there's just like a small, like the place where the fold was on this part just kind of makes it look like boxy and weird on this side, whereas this side is like a little more smooth. I mean, it looks a little boxy right here, but it's just like not in the same spot. I didn't intend on them being in the same spot, but I didn't really think about how that would like potentially warp the shirt on one side. This is the shirt. Honestly, I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now and I just honestly feel like I popped off with this. Like, it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I feel like this looks very, very similar to like what I was going for, and it looks very like Pinterest, Y2K. That's like exactly what I was going for with this shirt. This part's gonna bother me, obviously, but we're just gonna pretend like that's not a thing. Because from far away, I know I said in my last video in this shirt I made from scratch, I kept saying like from far away it looks fine, but like it really didn't look fine from far away, but from far away I feel like this one looks fine. I'm very glad I ended the video on this note. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video because I put a lot of effort into it once again, but thankfully in this video I actually knew more what I was doing compared to my last one, because last time I was like brand new to sewing pretty much. I'm still brand new, but like I know what I'm doing more so. I spent at least 20 hours filming this video, so there's no fucking way I have time to just like spend 20 hours in a week sewing when I start classes again. Dude, that literally makes my heart hurt. I said this in my last video and I'll say it again, but I'm just like very thankful that I could actually take away one good thing from quarantine, or like not that quarantine's over, but like just being home for 6 months. The fact that I actually formed a new hobby for the first time in my life, not in my life, but just like in years. Like, I'm very thankful I got the time to like actually learn how to sew. If you really feel like doing something and you just don't have the motivation to, hopefully this video can be your motivation to like actually start something new. The fact that I have to start doing schoolwork again and not sew,
oh, that's disgusting.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow my social media because once school starts again, that's probably where you'll see me the most. I feel like I kind of get into a little pattern of when school starts, I don't really upload on here as often. Register to vote, subscribe, thumbs up this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!